I'm Jennifer Sness here watching News 24 Live. Well, I'm behind the scenes on the ultimate Braai Master. Burgess, you're one of the judges. Tell me about the journey that you've had so far in this season.
Well, I think the journey started not with this season, but actually started 4 years ago with the first season. But 4 years into it, this was an amazing year. We travelled to beautiful places, met incredible people, and we saw South Africa in a way that few people get to see it. And it's quite a short space of time, but with all its beauty. And it's been phenomenal. Contestants were great, amazing cooking, and it was a pretty drama-free year on the road, actually.
Drama-free is always good. I know Justin sprained both of his ankles last year. Anything like that happen again this year?
No, obviously minor bumps and bruises, but nothing too serious. And I think the most impressive thing this year was the quality of the food that was produced by the contestants, and also the quality of contestants. I mean, we've just managed to get the most amazing people with us on the road this year. And as you know, today is the final day for them to cook. So by the end of today, we should know, or we will know, who's won the Ultimate Braai Master Season 4.
Now it's all about delicious food in those beautiful locations. Tell me about that meal you had this season that really just sticks out in your head.
To be honest with you, it sort of all blends into one when you're on the road. I'm hoping that today we're going to get like the one that blows us away completely. But we've had some phenomenal ones, and if anything stands out, we did some spits at Loskopdam recently, and you'll see it in the show. And there was a few of those that were pretty good, to be honest with you. But I think one of the most impressive things that happened to me this year is I got to spend a week in Joburg and eat at some really cool restaurants as well. And it impressed me so much that the Joburg food scene is so alive and fresh and incredible at the moment.
It's actually really great to hear that, because you always hear the Joburg food scene is lagging behind the food scene in Cape Town. Do you think they've got a little punch in their step?
Definitely. I mean, we were just impressed with the quality of food, the style of the cooking, and on all levels. I mean, we went to obviously the fancy restaurants, DW even to 13 and 500, and then just to markets and burger joints, and the vibe is cool, man. I tell you what, I think Joburg is rocking a pretty hard show at the moment.
Well, go Joburg. Now, what team have you seen grow the most over this season?
You're unfortunately not with us anymore. I don't know if you can probably show that, but a team called the Rustenburgers, who are from Rustenburg, Nayo and Ignatius, and they're just firstly incredible people, and they come from very different professions. So Ignatius is an Audi salesman, and Nayo is into alternative building materials, and she was 5.5 months pregnant on the road, which is quite, she's a brave woman. But it was just kiff to see how they how they developed over the time with us. From a food point of view, they just became beasts. It was great.
Now, a little bit of controversy here, because some people are wondering why there are professional chefs up against people who cook for pleasure. What would you say to those people?
Well, the thing is that in professional kitchens we obviously have wonderful equipment. We've got ovens and staff.
That's very important.
Cleaners and stoves and mixers and blenders and things. But there's one thing that levels the playing field, and that is the fire. Cooking on open coal is not in any chef's sort of, it's not really in anybody's repertoire. And this is probably the one competition where a non-professional can beat a professional, and which has happened in the past.
All right, well, I look forward to the final. I'm going to come and find you after we find out who the big winners are, and we'll get your thoughts on that.
Awesome. Super. See you later.